it's Charelle from PropelHer. A question I get asked really often is, why did you create PropelHer's book club? And today, in this video, I'm going to share all the secrets. My passion for reading started as a really young child. My mum was really passionate about reading, and I remember like every Saturday when I was at primary school, we would walk down to the library. I would skip through the aisles and decide what books I was going to choose to take home to read for the next week. And yes, I went every Saturday because I probably read all of the 6 books you were allowed to take by the time the next week came around. I was obsessed. And you know, that obsession was probably something I kept until I was like in my late teens, actually probably even later than that. And I think by the time I'd done like a degree, a master's and a professional diploma in marketing, I just couldn't face looking at another book. And I was like, right, that's it, I shut books. And there was a good few years where they weren't part of my life at all. For some reason that I have no idea of now, in early 2015, I decided to get a copy of Lean In and a copy of Strong Woman by Karen Brady. I took a photo, I shared it on Instagram, and I don't really know why I was like driven at that time, but maybe like Apprentice was on and I loved Karen. But anyway, I read those 2 books and that was what re-sparked my energy and passion for reading, but particularly non-fiction reading, for educating myself, for personal development, for self-improvement and achieving professional success. So Lean In and Strong Woman were the first 2 books I got, but then I started to get more, and quite a lot were like women-focused books. But I realised that I didn't really have anyone to discuss the books I was reading with. You know, there was topics that came out of those books that I really felt I wanted to talk to. I mean, when I read Lean In and Charelle talks about like how being an ambitious woman basically means no one's going to like you, that's hard to hear. Like, you need to have someone to be able to talk to about that, and I didn't. So I started to look around. I live in London, it's a great city, but most of the events in London are for ambitious women that fall into 2 categories. So there are those who are entrepreneurs, business women, and there's lots and lots of events for them. And then there's people that are career driven, but like the corporate careers, like if you work in finance, you work in like tech, if you work in like accountancy or law, like, you know, proper corporate culture. And I didn't really fit into either. I was working in the arts, but I was really driven and I really wanted to achieve things, and I didn't know if that was business or if that would be career, but I just knew I wanted to be a success and I wanted to read these books and I wanted to meet other ambitious women. So I decided that I couldn't be the only person in the city that felt like that. And if something didn't exist, why didn't I just create it myself? Around the time that I started going to events to see like the differences between the entrepreneurial ones and the career ones and really try and find somewhere that was home for me, I joined a Lean In circle that was amazing and was really supportive, and I enjoyed every single moment. And every time I left those sessions, I was driven to do more. And I wanted to have that drive, but I wanted to have it in a bit more of a focused direction. I wanted to be following a structure, and that was why I decided to combine like my passion for working with ambitious women and being motivational and inspirational, but with books. So that way you could be following a path, reading books that cover the numerous different areas that are really important for you to master in order to be successful. Each year when I choose the books for PropelHer's book club, I make a conscious effort to try and make it a balanced year. Like, here are some of the books that we've read in 2017. So I've got like habits, money, focus, public speaking, female focused. Then we've got starting with your why, again about like effort, networking, routines and habits again, and mindset. As you can see, I really make an effort to try and cover the numerous points that any ambitious woman, whether you are trying to like climb that corporate ladder to get into the C-suite, whether you want to start your own business, or whether you want to be anything in between. These are just core skills that anyone can relate to if they're trying to improve themselves. Essentially, in PropelHer's book club, we read a book every month and then we come together to discuss. And through the discussion, it really helps you to like delve deeper into the book, maybe think of something that you've missed, or you can hear other people's points of views. And then I'm really pushing you to start applying that knowledge. All the knowledge in the world is great, but you have to apply it. And that's the problem with non-fiction books. They're not books to be read and put on a bookshelf. They're books to be applied. They're books to be used. They're books to refer back to. And I mean, if you look at these books, I mean, look at that. I absolutely spend my time really going through all the content and trying to make sure I pick out all the best bits to pass on to ensure that everyone gets the most out of it possible. So that was how I created PropelHer's book club back in 2016, with the first session being in January. And now, as PropelHer's book club goes into its third year, things have changed. The London sessions have grown, my online community is growing even further, and in order to ensure that I am continually improving and giving as much support as possible, I have now opened the door for PropelHer's Book Club 2018. There will be 2 different book clubs running. I will still be keeping my London one, because I love my London ladies. However, there are now virtual sessions where you can join on a conference call with other women from around the world to discuss great books and really help you continue on your professional and personal development and achieve the success you deserve in your life. So if you would like to join in with PropelHer's Book Club in 2018, you can visit propelher.co.uk/book club 2018. 2018 is numbers. I'll provide a description below. And that is everything I have for you. Bye for now.